Alright, are you ready to play? Hackers versus Banksters. And by the way, Mr. and Mrs. Goiby, thank you very much. They say it's Elkanar's birthday today. Have fun. I'll try. I need to turn this down, as usual. Oh yeah, critical thinking is a joke. Someone's saying, I'm of opinion said critical thinking. This is a leftist thing that means blah blah blah. No. I mean thinking that is critical. I know, I agree that there are fucked up critical thinking classes. But I was just saying, think critically. Oh no, on assumption there is a bit of a problem where there's this stuff called critical thinking that isn't quite. Some of it's okay, some other bits of it are a bit questionable. Okay, which came first, the chicken or Tim Morrison? So this was made by Kim Crowley. And if they mean critical theory, that's something else entirely. And yeah, an uneducated duck. Where is your ANCAP skin wallet, mate? I'm just waiting for one of them to accidentally walk onto my property so that I can skin them. Right. I've got some banana moonshine tonight. This game is bad. Really? You think it's not going to be good? You think it's not going to be good? Why do you think that? Why wouldn't it be? So Kim Crowley was one of the journalists who was like, oh no, Gamergate harassed me, give me money. She was one of those people, right? And this is her visual novel. I need your consent to carry on. I need to make sure everyone who doesn't want brain damage, leave now. I actually just want an excuse to take a sip of something. Fuck that cuck tower! Isn't that where the Power Rangers live? If it has sugar in it, you can make booze out of it, right? Basically, I don't know. Gamergate reparations, yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay. I love the beard. It's worse than that tea. Do you remember the tea stirring game? Wait, Tank Boy, he has bolts in his neck. You don't consent, but you're not leaving either. I'm sorry. Yeah. Here we go. And I think that's meant to be her. Yeah, it is, because she says she's also known as Crow Girl. I'm hungry. Would you make me something, Crow Girl? There's not much in the kitchen, sweetheart. What would you like? Steak. Steak sounds good. Yeah, I paid $5 for this. Let me check the kitchen, just a second. Shouldn't they have left the text box open? They should have left the text box so we couldn't see that they don't have any fucking legs. Sorry, sweetie, there's no steak. No Wagyu for you. How about macaroni and cheese? Let me check the kitchen. Just a second. Sorry, sweetie. There's no macaroni and cheese. Sorry, chat. There's no instant ramen. Let me check the kitchen. Just a second. Right, isn't that just great? There's no instant ramen either. All we have left is a loaf of bread and it's covered in mold. Yuck. We should go to the supermarket then. All we have in cash is 27 cents. Yeah, wheeze. I paid $5 to get the full version. We could use our credit card. It's maxed out. What about our debit card? Our bank account is in the red. beyond the overdraft. Fuck! God damn it! We wouldn't have this problem if our information security clients actually paid us on time. They're fucking eyebrows, mate. Well, what are we gonna do? Let's get revenge. On who? Remember when Toronto Distrust stole $70,000 from you due to your old accountant fucking up your taxes? Yeah, let's target them. Sounds like a plan. She looks so old. She looks so wrinkled. She's like a potato left out in the sun. Wait, Unassumption can't see. Someone tell Unassumption that it's still okay. Can Tank Boy turn into an actual tank? We'll have to see. Oh my god. So we're a couple of hackers. Got any ideas? You know how indecisive I am, being a Libra. Well, let's break the fourth wall and ask the player then. What should we do to get revenge? Thanks for telling me you're breaking the fourth wall. Deploy malware to Toronto Distrust's Bay Street data center. Email spoof for Toronto Distrust, a bank executive. Hit Toronto Distrust's online banking with a distributed denial of service attack. What do you think? I was talking to a white nationalist earlier about oh yeah, their legs are gone again. He was telling me he was annoyed because he thinks they're for immigration and he thinks they're going to reinforce progressive propaganda in schools. It's such a fucking mess. Oh yeah, I saw that video, Weaseful. 2 seems to win, I think. Spoof at Toronto Mistrust Executive. That could be... that's not even what they're called. That could be fun. Thanks, player. I am a player. Watch out, I'm going to take your bitch. Actually, I wouldn't. Do you think if I face fucked her, my cock would rot off like her cheeks are rotting? How are we going to do that exactly? Well, we obviously can't be at their next meeting in person. We've got to find a way to fingerprint their email servers. Is that a thing? I don't know. Find the email address, the SMTP server IP address, figure out how the bank's corporate email servers are configured, but most importantly, decide on a target. We need to find a board of directors member who's crucial to Toronto Mistrust's operations, but who won't be physically present at that next meeting? Taylor Santos is our in. How did you figure that out? Yeah, they're a Toronto Mistrust employee. Doesn't Taylor always complain about the harassment they receive from their bosses? Is Taylor non-binary? Doesn't Taylor always complain about the harassment they receive from their bosses? It's so progressive they've included a non-binary person. That doesn't fucking stand out like a sore thumb at all, does it? It's so smooth, it doesn't sound retarded at all, does it? With someone they know has they-them pronouns used. No, Taylor just has multiple personalities. That makes sense, yeah. It doesn't surprise... Yeah, that is what it is! Non-binary trans... It doesn't surprise me that they... It doesn't surprise me that these Bay Street assholes are all transphobes. But Taylor might... Fucking hell. I said fucking hell at the same time you said it, KR Padgler. That's creepy. But Taylor might be worried about getting caught helping us with the attack and losing their job. Sombra Online. Everything can be hacked. And everyone. We'll have to ask them and cross our fingers that they'll cooperate. We have no other easy in to help with the fingerprinting. Why don't you give them a call now? Alright. Hi Look at the classic look at the fucking hand because he's got an extra arm. What in the flying fuck? How hard can it be to not do that? How hard can it be to get that right? Fucking Christ, I paid $5 for this. Fuck. I hope you're getting entertainment out of this. Hello, Tank. Is this call important? No, just hang up. What's he gonna say? Remember how you were telling Crow Girl and I how much you hate your employer? Tank, I'm at work right now. So? I'm on my office landline. Our calls are all monitored. Oops, I'm sorry. It's like a book that teaches an autistic kid how to talk to people or something. I don't know, it's bizarre, the dialogue. Would you like to meet in person to discuss your matter privately? Sounds like a plan. We can meet after work. The markets close at 5 PM. Meet me downtown. We can go somewhere nice, I'll treat you. Why? Do you mind if Crow Girl is with us? No problem. I can afford to cover the tab for all three of us. No problem. Just repeat it. Thank you. Call me at 5:15 PM while you're downtown, okay? It's a deal. I want to bully this person in real life. The person who made this, Kim Crawley. So Taylor agreed to meet us after their work's over. Sounds good. We'll see if they help us with our attack. Here we go. Oh, they switched sides. Advanced. Okay, we've been walking around for a while now. When are you going to phone Taylor? As you're so pushy, I'll call them right now. It's 5:10 PM. So close enough. Taylor, are you off from work yet? They fixed the problem this time. Look, he doesn't have the double arm. He does still have the tiny tentacle fingers, though. Yep, I'm on my way. Did he just go outside in his bathrobe? It looks like it. Or maybe that's just his fashion choice. This is what happens in a non-ANCAP society. The best thing to do is... Right, okay, here's a cool trick. Ask ANCAPs if their ethics are more based on deontology or consequentialism, and you will get a clusterfuck answer. Yep, I'm on my way. I'm just driving out of the parking garage. Where are you guys? You're driving from Bay Street? Yeah, and I really shouldn't be on my phone while I'm doing that. Sorry. No, it's partly my fault. I'm sorry. You don't say, no, it's partly my fault, do you? No, it's my fault, I did it not. No, it's partly my fault. I'm running late, so where are you guys? Queen Street West in Palmerston. Tecumseth. Okay, I know where that is. Stay where you are. I'll meet you right there. Okay. Bye! So, Taylor's on their way. Chat's fucking save me. No, Weasel! You'd think it would be deontological, but they're all about consequentialism. It's fucking bizarre. It's really fucked. Like there's only doctrine and no understanding, but no, let's carry on. So Taylor's on their way. Good. Oh look, I can spot them walking down the street. That was quick. You have been noticed, Slovak. That was quick. They've sure got some mad rush hour driving skills. Hella breaking the speed limit. Ah! Alright, so the... Why has he got... Is this fucking Nazi Germany? What in the flying fuck is going on now? Why has he got a Star of David? Yeah, I thought Christian as well. Fucking hell! As a proper potato-assed head. So it appeared earlier today that you had something of a personal matter to discuss with me. No, they look really fucked up because they're trans. They're a trans Jew. We want to hack your employer. Toronto Mistrust. Yeah. Well, that's certainly not something you should discuss with me at work, but I'd love to talk about it now. Why would you? No one would ever say that. Okay, yeah, it's not a Star of David, but I think it's meant to be. I think it's meant to be. Yeah, G stars do have 6 points, but I think she probably meant for it to be, I don't know. Trans-Semitic, yeah. Well, you take us to eat. Anywhere is good, you know I'm not picky. Actually, it's up to the player to decide. Damn you, narrator! Go to the hipster cafe. I think we have to, or the Kimiko Ikazaya. Isn't it Izakaya? It's Izakaya, isn't it? Let me look this up. Like, Japan is shit. Japanese culture is shit, except for their food. They're actually a Satanist. But it would have to be the other way around, wouldn't it, if they're a Satanist? I think everyone wants hipster cafe. What would you guys like to order? I'll have a large coffee with lots of milk. Fucking disgusting. Black is the only way to go. Is this satire? Guilt shop. This is not satire. This is serious. Look up Kim Crawley. She's the person who made this. She's fucked up. And this is real. And a huge slice of triple layer chocolate cake. Hey player, it's me, the narrator. I'm pleased to introduce myself finally. Crow Girl is finding it difficult Crow Girl is finding it difficult to order something. That's because she's anorexic, just like the dev of this game. No! I refused. How is this real? I refuse to believe this game is a straight up way for the dev to tell us, by the way, I'm anorexic. Feel sorry for me. You only paid $5, you should have paid 10. Yeah, Crow Girl is Kim Crawley. That thing, that is the developer of the game. Fucking hell. A part of her would really enjoy a drink that has lots of cream and sugar. That just means you're fucked up in the head. Black coffee. She has a killer sweet tooth, and she can't stand black coffee or straight tea. She needs it gay. More dues! Look at me, I am the black man now. Thank you very much for the 3-month subscription. Drop some emotes now, please. Plus, her body needs the calories as fuel, and a lack of carbs has a detrimental. No! It looks like it does. Yeah, definitely. It has a determinantal effect on the human brain. Not detrimental. But, as those fancy hot drinks she loves are usually 300 calories or more. Helts Skelts. Thank you very much for the subscription. Everyone drop some emotes. Are you ready for the coming race war, Helter Skelter Man? $5. Fucking, I am so annoyed. It's like with Depression Quest. It's a fucking text game. Why are there typos? You don't have to deal with all this 3D, crazy, beautiful, complex shit. You just have some writing. Proofread it, you cunt. Fucking proofread your shit if your game is just a bunch of writing, basically. It's not a game, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. It's the left-wing video game press indoctrination making me say it's a game. However dangerous it might be for a 30-something woman, at the moment Crow Girl is trying to keep her caloric consumption. Matthew Gurr. Thank you very much. Everyone drop some emotes. Game sponsored by Amazon. Christ. No company would sponsor this. Did I mention I'm trying to trick Candid into sponsoring a pedo channel? Don't tell anyone. Don't tell Bindu. Okay. You have a caloric consumption at under 500 calories per day. Yeah, if you look at Kim Crawley, I don't believe this. She would be really, really, really... She wouldn't look like she does, right? She would be like one of those people that you see on TV in the anorexia shows, where it is like extremely fucking disturbing, where I feel so bad for those people whose lives are just destroyed, and you can see all the bones and shit. Kim Crawley does not look like that. I don't believe this. There will be there will be events in this game where Krogirl has the opportunity to ow. Where Krogirl had the opportunity to consume calories. You, the player, must decide what she consumes. Christ almighty! Chat, I was worried. I was worried that I'd promised you cancer and it would be underwhelming. Now I'm worried that I didn't make enough of give enough of a warning. Now I'm thinking genuinely people are going to die because I've exposed them to this level of cancer. If Krogirl goes too long without a few calories, she'll be sent home to rest in bed. She also might faint! She might also faint. Too many of those incidents will send Krogirl to hospital, and you'll get the special... Why would you tell me? You don't tell people what the fucking endings are. And you'll get the special emergency hospitalization ending. Unique collector's edition hospitalization. But if you make Krogirl consume even a quarter of the daily recommended calories for a woman her age and size, her stress over consuming enough nourishment to sustain a toddler will stress her out. If her weight goes over 100 pounds, she'll become seriously... Is this like Speed? We have to... It's like Speed, except she has to keep eating constantly but not consume too many calories. She'll become seriously anxious and depressed, and you'll get a special weight woes ending. Why are you telling me? I think if Millennial Woes doesn't fix his lifestyle, he's going to get the weight woes ending. If you want to achieve one of the good endings of the game and successfully cyber attack Toronto Mistrust, you'll have to strike a careful balancing act. Krogirl will not recover from anorexia during the course of this game. And frankly, you're probably not a specially trained eating disorders counselor. Fuck you! I didn't say I was. I didn't suggest I was. That's the kind of shit you say to zing someone. Where you give them advice and then you're like, excuse me, I don't think you're a blah blah blah. I wanted to play a video game, not get dissed by some bitch. Jesus Christ. You think you're a libertarian? You probably haven't even sold heroin to a 5-year-old. Good luck. By the way, Tank Boy has PTSD. I'll introduce his PTSD when the matter first appears in the game. You just did, though. So player, what will Krogirl order? Shit, the player is making dietary decisions for me too? Never fear, Krogirl. I explained to the player that they must be sensitive to your emotional needs, and that they cannot cure you of your anorexia. You told them about my anorexia. Invisible all-seeing narrator. I should have known about the loss of privacy I'd have as a visual novel character. Frothy hot chocolate or a green tea with no milk or sugar. Now their fingers are cut off as well. It's like not good for you. If you're not eating anything, it's probably still not good to just have a hot chocolate, right? I don't think so. Red pillow with fructose. Corn pill her. Alright, I'm gonna put some calories right in her cornhole. Alright, we're ready to order. On top of what Tank Boy and Crow Girl are ordering, I'll have a creamy chai latte. Excuse me. Alright, and a grilled cheese sandwich with extra mayo. Of course you will. Come right up. I'll let you know when your order is ready at the counter. Creamy chai latte? That's something you really, really don't want any cream in. Chai latte? Why would you ever have a chai latte? Why is that even a thing? Just have chai tea. You fucking degenerate. Coming right up, I'll let you know when your order is ready at the counter. So, Tank Boy, Crow Girl, how are you doing? As I said, we're broke, but we have a plan. You want to get revenge on my employer, Toronto Mistrust? You bet. I wouldn't mind helping you, even though they pay me very well. They really treat me like shit. So it is Taylor MTF or FTM? Oh no, they're a Nutoir, right? They're in the middle. They stole $70,000 from me. Now we're poor. Complex narrative. Well, you know I can always help you guys out when you're broke. We're always grateful for your help. I may be a Toronto Mistrust insider, but you know I have no technical skills whatsoever. I'm not a hacker. I'm a diversity hire. Right, time for some more drink. I need more drink. I'm kind of a bit drunk already. But I feel like I need a bit more to help me. Adrian Wu. Adrian is Canadian. Adrian is a friend of the channel and he will... And no, Adrian's a friend of the channel, so I'll use the pronouns they want. Adrian's a friend of the channel and they will be appearing on a stream again soon. That's okay. We just need you to help us get some information about the company and your email server. I'll do what I can, but I won't do anything that'll get me fired. High finance is kinda cutthroat. Hang on. I'll help you sabotage my fucking InfoSec company, but I won't do anything that will get me fired. How does that make any sense? Oh, me too, it would be a stream on YouTube. Unless we play some video games. Over Woo stream. You won't get into any trouble. Don't worry. If Adrian Wu tries to break up with me though, there'll be so much misgendering you won't even believe it. First of all, you need to find out about who's on your board of directors, and then we need to know about the next board meeting. We'll need to know which executives will be at the next meeting and who'll be absent. 24-hour cancer alien stream, yeah. Then when we choose the right executive, we'll need you to find out information about their work email account. Well, the board of directors stuff should be pretty easy for me. Minutes from all of their meetings are posted on our intranet ASAP. Now, I think Wu had a video about playing Overwatch. Hang on. Give me a moment, I'm going to tweet about this. I'm going to say, Jesus fucking Christ. Cancer worse than I imagined. /harmful opinions. There we go. Is this alright? Yeah, good. About a week before each meeting, they also post who's going to attend. Good. That's very useful to us. They speak so bluntly. Like, I'm not even saying, this game's autistic. But no, for real, it's like everyone in this game has low functioning autism. Now, the email stuff. I do get email from the executives all the time. They're always on our asses, especially the trans asses. Why is that? With the compliance department, it's our job to report illegal trades so they can comply with federal government banking regulations. Is the Jewish tranny going to be an ANCAP as well? The board of directors hates us for that. Okay. Sometimes I think the abuse I get from them isn't just because I'm non-binary gender, but also because it's my job to tattle on them. Well, we'll make sure you don't get in trouble. Don't worry. When you're at work tomorrow, find out which executives will be at the next meeting. Which ones will be absent. And see if you have any email from any of the absent executives. It's the new Marvel superhero. The non-binary tattler. Or a new Batman villain, the Tattler. That sounds perfectly doable to me, but I cannot email that information to you. Everything's monitored at work. You could forward the email to your personal phone. And jot down the board meeting information on your personal phone. Yeah, that's not monitored, eh? That's how we know it's in Canada. It's culturally sensitive. They say A and they apologize. Okay, here's my bet. Soon, they're going to apologize. People are going to start apologizing. Alright, it's a deal. Good. Taylor? Yeah? Could you do us one other favor? Depends on what it is. Could you loan us some cash? We don't have a single loony right now. I know from Northern Line that that's a Canadian coin. I won't lend you the cash. I'll give it to you. You're the best, and that's how you should behave toward Kim Crowley. That's what she deserves. Will $100 do for now? That's perfect, thank you. Cha-ching! That Patreon noise makes me moister than a fisherman's sponge. Alright. It looks like we're done here. I'll go pay our tab. What did we even drink? That'll be $16.43. Why do you have a tab? Why bother with a tab if you're only having one order? That's not what a fucking tab's for. It'll be $16.43. Okay, here you are. Wow, what a generous tip. Thank you very much. Whoosh. World's fastest autist. Okay, I should get home now. I'm tired. It's been a long day for me. We can meet together. We can meet together again soon. Can meet together again soon. Can meet again soon. We can meet up again soon. We can get together soon. Not we can fucking meet together again soon. And I'll give you the board meeting information you need. And the emails you need. Sounds like a plan, thank you. Yeah. That feels good. Let's hope that Taylor can pull it off. Wait, isn't this one of the tracks from Super Mario Kart? You got a fucking weeb cupboard. Weeb house. I'm so happy to be back home again. I think we both need to relax. Maybe we should see what's on Getflix. Uh-oh. Getflix and Sleepy Pill is what we're going to have in this game. Is that Zoe Quinn? Vexed Persona, that is Kim Crowley, who is a wannabe Zoe Quinn. Not even joking, she's one of the anti-Gamergate journalists. What's wrong with the walls? They watch some anime. Our walls are racist, I see. Oh, who could be calling that? Maybe it's Taylor. Let me check. call display says, Iris Blush, Mall Cop. Imagine being a wannabe Zoe Quinn. Well, one of the wannabe Zoe Quinns is running for Congress, to be honest. And that name kind of rings a bell. Who is she again? More like rings a phone. Years ago when my information security firm was doing much better, she was one of my corporate clients. I see. She would call me 15, 20, 25, sometimes over 50 times per day. Wow. You call it 2 p.m., 2 a.m., anytime, day or night. Day or night. Day or night, might. Reminds me of describing all the ways shrimp can be prepared in Forrest Gump. Holy crap! Oh, look at his tears. What is this fucking Binding of Isaac? Kawaii desu ne. It wasn't good for my mental health. Well, on assumption I could laugh at her for being like, oh no, not an actual job. But I've never had an actual job. I've always been self-employed. Working through agencies and just on my own. So she was pathologically demanding. Yep. But she did pay well. We could do with the extra money. Yeah. So, are you going to call her back or not? I don't know. I can't decide. Let's ask the player. Phone her back or block her number. Chat decides. Only chat can decide. Guy on the left is definitely a feminist. He's a goony beard man, only barely hiding it. Ooh, block seems to win. I thought, yeah, ask the player, block a number. Thank you, player. Yeah, I don't think phoning Iris will be good if you want Tank Boy to maintain his sanity. Alright, let's go to the bedroom to get flicks and chill. Oh shit, son! Everyone whop your dicks out for Harambe. Dicks out? No, it's dicks out for whatever the fuck this thing is. Dicks out for Brianna Wu in a purple wig. Do you know what that means, Tank? Watch a movie and relax. You really are a middle-aged, out-of-touch Gen Xer. Never mind. Let's go watch something on Getflix. Okay, it's Getflix time. Let's see what's on. She's gonna get raped. This is gonna be, this is gonna teach us about consent. It's gonna happen. Bet now. Is Daddy Harmful correct or wrong? Well, there are lots of interesting things we can watch. No one's ever fucking said that. No one has ever watched Netflix. No one has ever... Okay. No man has ever been in a somewhat younger woman's bedroom, gone into Netflix and said, wow, there are lots of interesting things we can watch. Perhaps we should try something educational, young lady. You've got to let the player choose something for you. Ugh. Why? Because you're stuck in a visual novel game. That's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Just a little bit contradictory there. Oh well. Okay, player. Please choose well. Michael Moore's Banksters Destroy the World. Secrets of Toronto Architecture, or Syringes of the 21st Century. Fuck with their lives. I wish I could more. I wish I could ruin them more. Seriously. Alpha Cuck, how's it doing? You're an enemy in Maraxian's game, I believe. 3. Okay. Three seems to be winning. Beautiful. HIV is the only way. Okay. Holy shit. The simple syringe. It's a modern marvel. In 1853, Charles Pravaz and Alexander Wood developed a medical hypodermic syringe with a needle fine enough to pierce the skin. Oh! Oh geez, player. Wasn't it obvious to you that a documentary on syringes would trigger Tank? It's PTSD! Jason Brighton is egg, thank you! Thank you very much. I wasn't going to kill myself, but there are people in this world who think creating cack like this is a good plan. Are they really that sheltered? I try so hard, but they get a free pass. Why, dude? Well, I'm basically torturing them right now. You know, I don't believe in online harassment, so I mean, if you want to send Kim Crawley, like, once the VOD of this is up, once the recording of this stream is up, just send it to Kim Crawley like 10,000 times and be like, check out this cool guy on the internet, he played your video game and he paid you money for it. She has me blocked, by the way. I gave her $5 and I was going to go say, hey, I spent $5 to buy your video game, I'm helping a woman. Went to her Twitter profile, I was fucking blocked because she uses a block list. Here, sweetheart. I'm going to give you a pill that'll help you fall asleep. Okay, player, you shouldn't have made him watch that. Finally, he's asleep. Good night. Good morning, sweetie. Are you ready to start paying child support? It's 12 p.m. It's afternoon. Actually, that means it's noon. It's not afternoon. Good morning. Fucking hell. Yeah, but in the time it would take me to say good afternoon, it would be after 12 p.m. exactly. So fuck off. If you're going to be a pedant, do it better than that. You really love sleeping in, don't you? I haven't had my morning coffee yet. Could you do a coffee run for us, darling? It's noon. Alright. I don't like McCree anymore. I'm a Widowmaker main now. And I find that McCree's ult, Deadeye, is just an invitation for a Widowmaker to fucking kill him. It's like suddenly he can't move very fast. Ding! Dead. Easy. Well, at least there's not much of a lineup. What would you like to order? We'll have an extra large coffee, double, a cheesecake Danish, and what would you like for yourself? Okay, player, choose wisely. A hot chocolate and a French Gruyere. Gruyere? Is that it? A plain tea, no milk or sugar. A plain tea, no milk or sugar, and a chocolate chip cookie. So we've already given her a big ol' hot chocolate. So you need to balance it. You're trying to stuff her. We're going to end up with the fatness ending. Okay, fine. Alright, your order will be on the counter soon. That'll be $5.65. Here you go. Have a nice day. Thank you. Holding these hot beverage containers warms my hands up very nicely. Here's your coffee, sweetie, and a cheesecake Danish. I love those cheesecake Danishes. So I assume Taylor's at work now. Yeah. Hopefully they'll be able to get our intel without problems. Let me remember. They need to find out which executives will be at the next board meeting, and which executives will be absent. And get a copy of an email from one of the executives who will be absent. So we can spoof an email from one of them. And we can wreak havoc on Toronto Mistrust's executive communications. Spoofing is fun. Look, chat, my advice is just look at the guy on the right. And the guy on the left, ostensibly. Ostensibly male. It's the name of a trans woman pop group. Oh, no, okay. The reason it looks so weird is because his entire fucking face stretches. And it's not just that, it blurs. When the eyebrows go up, it blurs. This motherfucker didn't change the picture. The creator of this game, to change the expression, she straight up used a fucking blur function in Photoshop or something. Look, she just blurred it upward instead of just drawing the eyebrows again. Fucking hell! How can you be that incompetent? How is it possible to be that shit? Fuck me. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And so we've got lots of time to kill today. Let's go downtown. It sounds good, but the player's got to decide where we're going. Okay. Why should I decide to be in a visual novel game? Because you want to tell me what your fucking problems are, you want me to feel sorry for you. This is the hook in. Some beta white knight cuck buys this game. By the way, I'm not saying that applies to me. I'm saying, if you are a beta white knight cuck and you buy this game, you will then continue on to donate to a Patreon, having learned about all of her mental illnesses. Fucking no. No, people in my family are sick. I will help them first. Because when the dev offered us the opportunity to be main characters, our egos wouldn't resist. You are the dev though, Crow Girl. You are the dev. Well, it's kind of cool to be video game characters. I'm the opposite of a cuck. Most of the girls I've ever dated have left their boyfriends for me. Well, it's that's not a lie. Okay, player. Will you at least let us go on the TTC before you decide where we're going? Thanks. Well, at least the subway station's not too busy. I know how much you hate crowds. I wonder how much they spent for that noise. For that sound. They're using it so much, I feel like they probably spent a lot of money to get the rights to it. The trains are every 3 minutes or so. You never have to wait long. That's real quick. Let's get to Queen Street West first. Then the player can make their decision. Okay, player. Now's your turn to make a decision for us. Where are we going? To the Eaton Centre or to the Toronto Reference Library? Eaton Miss. Get out with my NTR. Garbage. I've got to admit a secret. I really get off on home wrecking. One. Yeah, it's a Canadian game, Demon Profane. Go to the Eaton Centre. I love malls. I love shopping. The presentation of females in this game is problematic. It teaches me that women love shopping. That's not true. They love forcing men to shop for them. Be careful with how much time we spend here. It's crowded. Okay. Is there going to be a trigger meter? If we spend too much time looking around and we don't choose something fast enough, it fills up and eventually he just goes berserk. Goes feral. Yeah? Crowded. That's what it is! Crowded indoor spaces trigger my PTSD. Oh. Tank Boy has PTSD. Okay. Do crowded outdoor spaces trigger his PTSD though? Tank Boy has PTSD because he's an army veteran. People assume that his PTSD. Fucking hell. I'm drinking, okay, to help me deal with this game. It's not really true. Tank Boy was horrifically abused as a little boy. Why am I laughing at this? This is terrible. The West Germany crowd panic incident is the only trauma that's even remotely war-related. When Tank Boy was deployed to West Germany as a teen, the last years of the Cold War, he went through many tank and infantry training exercises to prepare for combat. It never actually happened. Tank Boy's military deployment was largely a positive time in his life. The large enclosed public spaces thing is just one trigger. The rest of his triggers are related to child abuse. As a man in his late 40s, he's now seeing regular CBT therapy to treat his PTSD. Seeing regular CBT therapy. That doesn't seem quite right way to phrase it. Tankboy needs to go out and about in public. And sometimes he's in environments that make him a little... Sometimes he's in environments that make him a little edgy. When he goes to a mall that's crowded, he suddenly feels the need to put on guy liner and wear Screamo band t-shirts. He tells jokes about dead babies. And shouts at his mom, telling her that it's okay to be a Nazi, such as malls and medical clinics. A little bit of time in those sorts of places is fine, but not too much. Tankboy loves movies and Getflix, and sometimes that's therapeutic for him. But occasionally, a scene will appear in a movie that'll trigger him, and which movies and when is notoriously tricky to predict. Tankboy can handle being triggered a few times during... Tankboy can handle being triggered a few times during a playthrough of this game, but too many triggers will cause him to become a shut-in for a while, and his and Crowgirl's attempt to attack Toronto Mistrust will therefore fail. Not only do you have to be mindful of Crowgirl's anorexia, fucking this is serious. This is real. This is fucking serious. This is meant to make you feel this is meant to make you connect with them. Jason Brighton is egg. Thank you again for another quid. Jason Brighton is egg says, why the fuck is he called Tankboy? This is so depressing. No, don't say so depressing. Part of the way he was abused was having Coca-Cola cans shoved up his ass when he was like 6 years old. They'll trigger him, be careful. Fuck. Christ almighty. It's not a Poe. It's not a Poe. She's real. Kim Crawley. Look her up. She's an anti-Gamergate journalist. This is what her idea of a good video game is. She made this. Holy fuck. Oh, Christ almighty. Like, you can say that if someone criticizes gaming culture or something, I'm going to be overly harsh because they've criticized what I like or whatever. But no, I don't think this is down to bias. This is the worst fucking thing in the entire world. This is the worst game ever made. I have not played anything worse than this on stream. I have not experienced anything more terrible and just unartistic. This is... I like anti-humor. I do not like anti-art. This is anti-art. Fucking hell. Ugh, but I love them all. And Taylor just gave us lots of money. Excuse me? Your friend donates $100 to you to help you when you're having a hard time, and you're going to spend it buying bullshit. Well, I'll let the player take full responsibility here. Well, now that we have all of this money, I want to spend some. Okay. I spent $5 on this. What the fuck have I done? I mean, I've spent money on games like this before, but never anything this severe. So where will I go first? Go to the Great Game Shop or the Stephora. Is that like the Steven Diaspora? Is making your temperature shoot up. This is giving you a fever. This cost Arjen or Arhen Design $5 plus tax. One to be harassed. Yeah, the gamers are going to be terrible. Yeah, let's go to the gamers. Okay, Tank, I'm going to buy a video game. They walk up to the wall, and it's, instead of like no dogs are Irish. It's gonna have like a no dogs are Irish sign photoshopped to say no dogs are women. A video game character buying a video game. How meta. Jesus Christ, make it stop. Please make it stop. The pain is too much. Tee hee hee. I'll wait here. Please don't take too long. Alright. Oh wow! A JRPG sale! Oh! A gigantic waste of time being purchased inside of another gigantic waste of time and money. Brilliant. They've got Super Dimension Plutonia. Someone got me that Neptunia game, so I understand that reference, but I haven't played it yet. 13 for the PS4. We've got the special edition for only $129.97, only one in stock. Narrator. No, I'm a shop clerk. I'm drunk, okay. What's so special about it? It comes with a shiny hardcover art book, a 2018 desk calendar, a 20 by 20 inch wall map of play industry, 2 condoms with a picture of Green Star's boobs on the wrapper. Pretty dope. And a plug-ear body pillowcase. No body pillows included. Just the case. 2 condoms, right? Right, okay, look! If a man and a woman are doing 69, and one of them's a trans woman, and you want to do it perfectly safely to not get mouth herpes, you both need a condom, so that's why there are 2 condoms, right? It's expensive, but perhaps it's worth it. Let's see what else you've got here. They fucked up the art, so that sometimes when they change the position, when they change their expression, it bounces up and down. HR Gegenstoff says, there is no way this is real. The game dev is a master ruseman, and you are being trolled. I don't think I am. The creator of this has kept at the ruse for like 2 years. 2 years at this point, if it's not real. I think it's real at that point. I try to avoid being rused by assuming when anything seems bizarre or surreal that it's a joke. But when you keep it up for 2 years, and when you keep it up for 2 years and you're getting fuck all attention, that's another thing. If you keep it up for a long time and you're getting loads of attention, then you have to think, are they keeping up because they're getting attention? This person's not getting any attention, and they keep being the same. So I think it's real. Took 2 years to make, probably. By the way, chat. This game is supposed to be 8 hours long. Those were Kawaii Bishojo. Symphonia and Zillia were a lot of fun. This one is a lot more fan servicey. I guarantee it. It's very tempting. Please, okay, bet. She's going to say something about the objectification of women, right? Next. It promises 8 hours of content. Chat, please. I'm sorry. There is no next game. This is the only game. You've got at least another hour of this. And what's this? Shin Megami Tensei. Shin Mega Mega 10 Personae. I don't think that's how it works. I think she's trying to say it's 36. But I don't think that's how Roman numerals work, is it? I've been waiting for this one for 8 years now. Atlus instead of Atlas. First said it to be released 6 years ago. The only thing you need for comedy is to, slightly alter the names of companies and brands. That's funny. That's really funny. Atlus. It's not Atlas, see? We thought all the details in a full trailer would be shown at E3 that year. Instead, we just got some character designs and a year-long delay. The following E3, we thought there'd finally be a trailer, but nope, another year-long delay. Now, 8 years after Shin Megami 10 Persona 35, Shin Megami 10 Persona 36 is finally here. Do you see... Do you see what they did there? They're making what she's saying become long in a ridiculous way. That means it's funny? Fucking hell. Hopefully, after all of those delays, it's an awesome game with minimal bugs. So tempting. Which game will I buy? Player must decide. Thank you, Kim Crawley. Kim Crawley says, holy fuck, somebody actually bought this fucking shit. Am I the only person to buy it? You're welcome, Kim. You know, I'd take you out for coffee sometime, you know, maybe take you to a nice restaurant as well. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll pay for it. You know, I like going to a restaurant. I don't want to go there alone, so really, I'll pay for it all, babe. Ugh. Okay, make a good decision, please. Super Dimension Plutonia 513, Tale of Kawaii Bishoujo, or Shin Megami 10 Persona 36 was the name of this game. This game is called Hackers vs. Banksters, obviously. So this is them using the money that they were given to help them because they've been stolen from to buy video games, okay? One seems to win. Alright, Taylor gave us lots of money, so I'll be treating myself to the $129.97. Why? Do you not have shit to pay for? Do you not have shit to pay for? He gave you $100 because you're broke, and now you're spending $129.97. Do you not have rent? Do you not have any troubles in your life? Do you not have any illnesses that you have to pay for? Do you not have anyone in your family who's sick that you have to pay for? What is this shit? Being broke and then spending $129. Fucking hell. Fucking Americans. Of which I am one. There'll be $154.66. Sales tax. Of course, here you go. This game's educational. It teaches you about tax in America, where in the UK they include the tax in the price you see on the shelf. In the US they do not. Expensive, but hopefully well worth the money. Not if you get kicked out of your house and you can't play it anymore, can you? Okay, Tank, I bought a game. Good. I hope it makes you good. I hope it makes you happy. Now, may I go to Stephora? You look like Stephanie. I've got to buy my dark purple lipstick. I'm running low. What are you spending? Ugh. Bitch, you're making me hate you. You're making me hate you in real life. You said that this is you, and it reflects the person in real life. And now you're talking about how poor you are. You get given $100 by a friend who says, don't worry, don't pay me back. Which means they're thinking, you really need the money, right? You really need the money, okay? Don't worry about paying me back. And then they buy a $130 video game and then go to buy lipstick. I would be so fucking angry if I was the friend who gave them money. This is pissing me off. Because I bet this is based on real life events. Fuck this person. Jesus Christ. Please, ask the player. But how I hate them all. It's so crowded. Go to Stephora or go back home. Don't forget the $6 coffee. Yeah, expensive coffee. What is it with these fuckers and the phrase ugh? Well, guilt-free bread, at least they're not saying gross. Don't waste more monetti. Trigger him more. Okay, let's press 1. I know! These, anti-capitalist folks. They are mindless consumers. It's bizarre. Maybe it's like when someone's alcoholic and they hate their alcoholism. Yes, I get to buy the dark purple lipsticks I so desperately needed. I'll wait here. Don't take too long. Okay, I'll try to be quick. Whew. I hope Crow Girl doesn't take too long. This mall is driving me insane. Why is the Eaton Centre so crowded on a Wednesday? I'm gonna start biting my nails. What's taking Crow Girl so long? Okay, Tank Boy, deep breaths. Deeper breaths. Don't panic. I'm back, and not a moment too soon. Tank, you're sweating like crazy. Let's go home. Now. That's up to player. Down with capitalism is often tweeted from a MacBook or iPhone. But China's communist, right? And that's where they're made, right? Ugh. Go to the Great Game Shop or go back home. We can just fuck with him on purpose. No, I don't care that I've already bought a video game. I'm gonna go straight to the game shop again, just to force you to stay out in the mall. One seems to be winning. Wow, I am a number one. Okay, Tank, I'm going to buy a video game. Excuse me. Wait. Hang on. It's the same again. She fucked. Yeah, she fucked up what she was doing. Does all of this add to his PTSD? I hope so. Let's go back home. Finally, we're back home again. It's the evening now, so hopefully there'll be some news from Taylor. Super Dimension Plutonia 513. I can't wait to play you. A video game character who's excited. Is it possible for me to mute the music? You're having an episode. Good. A video game character who's excited about playing a video game. Isn't that kind of meta? Stop! Stop with that. Just fucking stop it. Maybe I'm living the dream. Right on schedule. Taylor's like cuckwork. Hey, Tank Boy. Oh, his arm didn't fuck up again. Taylor. So I've got news. Let's hear it. There's indeed one. In fact, there's one executive who I have an email from who will not be at the next executive meeting. Who? Koki Richmond. Wow, that's a real name. Is Tank Boy on your birth certificate? No, it's Sean. Yeah. That looks like an encoding error. Hermph. Anyway, I've got intel on my phone if you'd like to see it. Email it to me. Okay. And we should arrange an IRL meeting soon. Hey baby, wanna meet in meat space? And take my meat. How about tomorrow evening? Sounds good. I'll call you after work. Yeah, that was indeed Moose. Try to be downtown already. Alright, Taylor, you're awesome. Thank you. Heh, I'd like to get revenge on those assholes too. It's personal. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Good, it looks like Taylor did their part. Fuck me. Why are non-binary people so hilarious to refer to in third person? I'm looking forward to getting their email. I can't help but worry though that we've forgotten about someone. Flat Top Jones. If the player has played one of the other routes before, they'd know that he's our other supporting character. Okay. Why would you... You think you're fucking clever for that? You think that makes you smart? Why don't we call him over and we can look at Taylor's email together? Sounds good. Hey, Flat Top. Tank Boy, how are you doing? I'm in the mood for revenge. Sounds good. I like revenge too. Revenge on who? The fucking banksters who stole $70,000 from us. Ooh. I knew this visual novel had to have some sort of tantalizing premise. Heh. So, which branch of the game is the player on right now? The one where we hacked Toronto mistrust by spoofing Koki Richmond. Oh, that's a fun one. No, it isn't though. You're not breaking the fourth wall, you're just fucking lying. I technically you are, but you're just lying. You're just lying to the person looking at you. You're lying to the audience. It's like watching a play and they say, "This is an entertaining play." No. I decide, thank you. You piece of shit. $5 worth of cocaine would be better than this game, in fact. Banksters. Echoing Banksters soon. Yes, Stuart, exactly. Don't harass Kim_Crowley on Twitter, whatever you do. He's not triggered by that. Because I'm not underage, I'm not a child. I'm okay. Just do Coke Live, I'd love to. But you're also a good network admin. That I am. Why don't you come over to our place right now? I have a life of my own, you know. Please. The black... The black guy being at the beck and call of the white protagonists in order to provide them with help is a tired Hollywood trope. No! Pretty please. It's kind of a racist trope, you know. I've got my own life. We're asking you though. It doesn't matter that you're black. You've got the abilities we need. Wait. This is reverse affirmative action. If a black person has the skills for a role you need, but it would be stereotypical to get them to fill it, don't hire them. If a black person has the same abilities as a white person, don't hire them. Right? Kind of. Not quite, because there isn't an alternative white person, but you know what I'm saying. Please come over. I promise you that the developer will make a game in the future where the protagonist is a person of colour. And they have white supporting characters to save them. Serve them. Oh, alright. The dev better keep that promise. I'll be watching her. Keep an eye on her, alright? Or she's racist. Thank you. I'll be over right away. Is that you, Flat Top? Yes. Come on in. Jesus Christ. It's like... Okay, do any of you know the YouTube channel Top Hats and Champagne? I imagine this is what he'd look like if he were ethnic. Oh, fucking hell. Mr. T coming at you. That was quick. Yeah, you're right. Black people fast. No, it's not going to go with that line. I can get from my house to yours with only a couple of lines of code, as I don't live far away enough for the dev to have to insert a TTC scene. Does your house have .ping backgrounds digitally altered from Creative Commons photographs too? Come on, Crow Girl. Everyone in our world does. I think our backgrounds are pretty low effort, quite frankly. That's what the critics of our game say. They don't like the way we look either. You're right! That doesn't nullify it though, does it? You fucking postmodernist fuck. Irony is not a defense against being shit. But I happen to think that we look like very attractive Western comic style sprites, and the dev did a very good job with our physical appearances, says the dev's representation within the game. Clickist.com said that if you look very hard at this game, there's a certain charm. Let's look up Clickist.com. What's this game called? Hackers vs. Banksters. Okay. Sure enough, there's a review. That's a good noise. Who gave me that good noise? Fanny Abdabs says, "Fact me till I fart." Sure thing. If you literally press your eyes against the game, it ain't so bad. Whew. Thank you very much, Fanny Abdabs. So, Clickist or Clickist.com says, Hackers vs. Banksters pits the little guys against big banking. It's a crowdfunded gaming website. Holy shit, the art on here is even worse than the art in game. You're like, show off art. Oh, it's a very short article. Extremely. No, it's insulting the game. It's insulting the game. Reconnen. Thank you very, very much. Everyone drops the emotes. Let me show you this. And let me scroll down. It says, okay. Hackers vs. Banksters players will be able to choose from one of 3 revenge-induced cyber attack plans, leading to a variety of different endings. The project art style looks very thrown together, but there's a certain charm to it if you look really italicized hard. That's a diss. That's a proper diss. They're dissing her. Does she not understand that they're insulting her? If you look very hard at this game, there's a certain charm. And that's not quite what they said. Kim, you're misrepresenting what they've said. They made fun of your game. They're not actually saying it's good if you look hard. They're saying basically if you hallucinate, the game is good. That's a backhanded compliment if I ever heard one. Okay, I take back what I said. They understand. Okay, guys, in a fourth wall breaking, we must move the plot forward. No. Okay, wait, save. Don't use your game to insult your critics. Fucking hell. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, well, flat top. Taylor just emailed us with an email. Taylor just emailed us with an email. No, Taylor just emailed us with an email they have from our target, Koki Richmond. So what's the point of that? We need to examine the header data of that email so we can spoof Koki. Alex the Ant. No, you have to live through this. You have to experience my pain, as I have. We'll make a spoof email that looks like it came from Koki, and we'll do our best to ruin his career. This is the most SJW game. This is the most SJW thing ever. I avoid using that initialism. I avoid saying you're an SJW or saying this person is an SJW. This is SJW shit. This is exactly what people mean when they say SJW. Look, a coloured hair girl, an ethnic minority man, and a little cuck boy, skinny cuck boy, trying to ruin someone's career using emails. That is what SJW is. That is it. And this person is putting it into a game thinking it's good. Holy shit. Oh, sounds good. We need you for a sanity check. Okay. We need you to make sure that we have all of the data we need in order to pull off a successful spoof. Hair of color. Sure thing. As long as you compensate me in some way. Right, that skinny boy's getting cucked. That's what the compensation's going to be. The non-binary. The non-binary, of course, yeah, but they're not involved right now. They led to this. How about we have our buddies... Oh! What? You're just a cunt. You're going to take advantage of this guy who's spending money on you. How about we have our buddy Taylor take us out on a nice dinner on their tab. Haven't met her yet. Fucking misgendered. Taylor isn't a her. They're non-binary gender, and their preferred pronoun is them. No! How is it? Fair enough. This is a pivotal time for the transgender rights movement, and we've got to acknowledge that some people are neither male or female. God, it's like it's like a leftist version of the Tuttle twins. Wow. But I thought a transgender person is a male or female who were assigned a different gender at birth. Many of them are, but some are non-binary, neither male or female. Or both. Or both male and female. Taylor is neither. Agamemnon TWSC has gone by quick, thank you. Kayak-chan, thank you very much. Both of you, thank you. Everyone dropped double emotes to reward both of them for spending money. Show them some cartoon pictures, that will surely fully compensate them. Is this satire? No, I believe it is deadly serious. This is by Kim Crawley, the anti-Gamergate journalist. This is what they make as a game. This is what they think is good. Okay, I learn something new every day. Well, I'd be delighted to meet Taylor and go out for a nice meal with them and you guys. There's nothing fucking horribly awkward about non-binary people. Speaking about them in the third person, is there? Go out for a nice meal with them and you guys. How about go out for a nice meal with all of you? How about fucking saying go out for a nice meal with all of you? Your eyes and grimmer. I think this is the worst one we have ever had. Taylor works in financial securities for Toronto Mistrust, so feel free to order whatever you want when they're paying the and she's got angry eyes. Fucking what? What, because it's the Toronto Mistrust money? That's not how it works. Taylor's helping you. Don't be a bitch and use up their money. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, let's see this email. That's fucked. That is so fucked. I have my bot not called Harmful Bot because it costs money to change the name of it. Okay, so I opened the email Taylor received from Koki in this text editor. Wow, advanced hacking. Now we can easily see all of the email's header data. You guys have your own SMTP server set up. Yes, but we're not going to use it. We're going to use the email spoofing web app at mk.cz. Oh, I know all about that web app. But do you know that the maker of the app doesn't condone using it for illegal purposes? Yep. Holy tits. Yep, and it's possible to use it in legal ways. For example, in pen testing, or playing pranks on your consenting friends. How do you consent to a prank? Yeah, they have to say this because it's a real website. They have to say that this is a disclaimer. Idfix, thank you very much for your subscription. I think I've broken 100 subscribers. Let me double check to see if you're subscriber number 100. You might be subscriber 100. That means you get fucking nothing but my gratitude. I mean, absolute fucking gratitude. Oh shit, I have 103 subscribers now. Nothing but extreme... Alex the Ant just subscribed. Holy tits. Thank you very much. Everyone drop some emotes. That's fucking insane. I've got loads of subscribers this stream. But mine, nothing. Seriously, nothing makes me feel fucking better than people being like, here, have some money for playing video games and trying to be kind of funny. Feels real good, man. So thank you very, 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 very much. Everyone who's ever subscribed, thank you very, 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 very much. Right. Is it a prank if they've consented to it? Hey, can I rape you? Is that okay? Do you consent? Can I pull a prank on you? Is that okay? Do you consent? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Jason Brighton, his egg just subscribed. Fucking hell. Thank you very, very much. I deserve it for the agony of this game alone. I mean, I guess there's something to that, but you know. But our use of the app is probably illegal. Something the host of mk.cz does not condone, not in any way. Why didn't you just make up? Is April 1st implied consent? I guess. Why didn't you just make up a website? Why use a real website and then have to include a disclaimer of some sort? I think the player got your point, yeah. Good. I don't want to get the game dev in trouble. She's kind of the god of our world. Okay. Do I see Koki's email address? Wow. Is that email address for real? It's not very professional sounding. Fuck you then. I suppose Koki, lives up to his nickname somehow. On 1st of April we can rape people. Only if it's a prank, Mita. Only if it's a prank. Oh, come on, Tank Boy. All bank executives do. Spazzo Kid 919. Fucking hell, we're blazing it. Thank you very, very much. Everyone drop some emotes, please. Our bank executives do. It's why they're so destructive and dangerous. Wait, are you an ANCAP? How do you feel about central? How do you feel about a central banking system? They feel a drug. They feel a drug-fueled omnipotence, and all they care about is maximizing profits in the next financial quarter, not long-term consequences. That explains everything. Fuck them. Okay, we're gonna... oh, we're gonna fuck them up, alright. Okay, so I see the SMTP address, 8888. Isn't that Google's DNS server? Not now. It isn't. Remember that hit song by Tommy Tutor in the 1980s? No, because I'm not old as fuck. I think he was a one-hit wonder, wasn't he? Yes, his hit song was 867-5309. Well, that was a real phone number that lots of people had in various area codes. Go on. Lots of people, especially in the United States... I was going to read United States of Canada. Got prank calls because they had that phone number and they weren't all named Jenny. Oh. There were a lot of seriously pissed off people in 1981 and 1982. Even some litigation. Wow. Yeah, Agamemnon. Let me just explain. So, this game comes from the kind of person who has the viewpoint that Grand Theft Auto is immoral, because although it's largely meant to be taken as a work of satire, because it didn't explain and make it clear enough that it's satire, it can't be counted as satire, because intent doesn't matter. So I saw a review mark it down for not literally just saying, this is a work of satire. Bizarre. Kitty Wraith, Fucking hell, I'm being spoiled. Oh, chat, you do spoil me. Everyone drop some emotes, please. Thanks so much. Wow. You'll notice that most phone numbers in fiction use the 555 exchange. 555-5309, for example. Okay. It's not an exchange number that's used for real residential or business phone numbers. Diamond Sapphire! I'll never, ever stop torturing you. Thank you very much, though, but it won't stop. I decide when you're finished. I don't care if you're done. Only my pleasure matters. I see. Yeah, you see, right? So 8888 is a perfectly plausible business SMTP IP address in our world. I get it. Good. Moving on. So the POP3 address is 127.0.0.1. Hold on a second. Isn't that the universal loopback address? Tank Boy, didn't I explain that? Oops, sorry. I'm not entirely used to being a fictional character. Come on guys, let's move on, okay? Alright. So, the email client Koki uses... What was that noise? I said the game wouldn't be educational. I didn't think it would be. The email client Koki uses is Microsoft Outlook. Those Bay Street Corps are gullible. Those Bay Street Corps are gullible enough to use Microsoft software. What fucking morons. I'd never be that gullible. Go figure. Oh, I hope we don't get sued for saying that. A Toronto mistrusts email service configured to use SPF. You shouldn't. Oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna die. Gullah Gullah Island is a American children's show, right? It shouldn't matter. We've got the SMTP address, eh? There's the Canadian coming through again. We can bypass SPF. Isn't that for sun cream? What, he can bypass sun cream because he's black and he doesn't need it? Fucking hell, what a racist video game. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I think we've got everything we need to spoof Koki properly with that email spoofing web app. Wow, Koki sure is a mean asshole, isn't he? Uneducated duck, thank you. Oh god. Wait, hang on. Yerpa, thank you. Uneducated duck, thank you. You've got too much suddenly appearing at once. Yerpa says, was the guy on the left intentionally designed to look like Phil Fish? There's a good possibility of that, for sure. They're certainly aware of each other, I believe. Uneducated duck says, that's it. Thanks to this game, the cancer has reached terminal status. Here's the money I had for chemo. Now you need that, mate. Or maybe you just need a knife, cut the tumours out. That's what I do after every stream. Wow, Koki sure is a mean asshole, isn't he? Let me read the body of the email. Hey Tranny, I'm glad you cleared all of our bond trades this week. I can get HR to fire you with cause if you screw it up. Okay, right? If you're a non-binary transgender, no one is going to call you a tranny. They're not going to accept that you're transgender. They're just going to be like, nothing's changed. You just want me to call you they when I'm talking to other people. Even when you're not fucking around. It doesn't fucking matter. How often I'm going to refer to you with third-person pronouns when you're around to hear it? It doesn't fucking matter. Very rarely. There are some cases where it's like, oh yeah, I was out having fun with Taylor and they something. Right? How? Barely ever. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not a big issue. Fuck you. Our bottom line helps pay for your salary. Remember who's boss. Love, Koki. So it's a tranny chaser in denial. Wow, that's weird. We're gonna have to work extra hard to ruin Koki's reputation with the Ontario Securities Commission, considering that's the shit he gets away with. I have no idea what we're going to write in the body of our spoof email. If something goes wrong in Twitch, if the Twitch chat censors what you're saying, just use a number instead of one of the letters and it'll be fine. I suppose we'll have to ask Taylor for ideas when we see them tomorrow. Exactly, even flow. Alright guys, I'm getting tired. I had a long day. Okay, let me know if the email spoof attack works or not, so I can enjoy a nice restaurant outing with you guys on Taylor's tab. The person they're just looking at being Ah! What's wrong with his ears? Jesus Christ! He's either deformed or he's been attacked. But, they're just looking at someone being abused, and they're like, yeah, let's do this so you can take the money. Is this not incredibly warped? Is that not weird? Is that normal? Sounds good. Good night, Flat Top. Good night! Wow, Tank Boy's asleep already. Time to harvest his semen. Tank Boy, wake up. Tank, it's 5 PM. That's 17 hours if 12 o'clock is 1700 hours if 12 o'clock is too civilian. If 12-hour clock is too civilian for your army veteran brain, huh? Finally you're awake. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a good long sleep with Fred the Bear. With a PH, of course. Fat old Fred. We slept in way too long. Oops. Anyway, we've got to meet Taylor regarding our email spoof business. You don't talk that way to friends. That's right. They should be finished work right about now. Perfect timing. Taylor's as reliable as clockwork. Hi Taylor. Hello Tank Boy. So where are you guys? I'm finished work. I am finished work. Why are non-binary people always retarded? Wow. Why isn't it I've finished work or work's over or what? I am finished work. Ah, we're still at home. Oh, you must have had a lot of work to do at home then. No, we just woke up. Molesterooned, yeah. I can't believe you people. What do you mean, you people? Sorry. They say that beer will make me dumb. It'll go good with pizza. Anyway, I'm just driving out of my way. Okay, I'm just driving out of my way too expensive parking space near Bay and Front. Shouldn't there be, dashes? Or should I meet you two? Well, we can get to Queen West in about 40 minutes or so if we hop on the TTC right now. 40 minutes. It's rush hour. Even the subway's slow now. We'll probably be crammed onto the train car like sardines. Alright, I'll park near our usual Queen West spot, and I'll play a Chemco game. Chemtrail Simulator 2017. Trump edition. On my phone to kill time while I wait for you. Sounds good. Get on the TTC now. Will do. Quick scene transition. Okay, if it's rush hour, why are we the only people in this station right now? Because obviously we're on the Shepherd line. No one ever uses it. I hope Mel Lastman's ego is happy. We needed a downtown relief line. Wait the fuck more. Is this very, very local Canadian politics we're experiencing? I can't handle this guy's face change. She really did just stretch the face instead of drawing it again. Fuck me. Even his hat stretches slightly. Look where my mouse is. His hat stretches out slightly when his expression changes. TTC plan decisions have always been politically grind-locked. Isn't it gridlocked and motivated? Finally, our train's here. Wait, crowded spaces are a trigger for him. Why isn't he triggered? Oh no, because it's not crowded. Never mind, I was wrong. Okay, we're here. Now where's Taylor? Oh, I see them walking over here from back there. Well, I'm surprised he didn't walk into her and knock her over. Is it grind locked? Is grind locked a thing? I didn't know. Well, you didn't keep me waiting as long as I expected. That's good. I was wrong. Was I wrong about something being wrong? Is it really grind locked? I didn't know. I'm sorry that we slept in. Yeah, it must be nice to be unemployed. Fucking neats. Why? I wouldn't feel comfortable having this person pay for me. We're putting your job at risk. What is wrong with these people? Frobo Spider Demon, thank you very much. It's fucking bonkers. Like, holy shit, so many subs. Feels good, man. For real. Like, just feels real good. That I can consume alcohol on the internet, expose myself to dangerous memes, I guess this game would be, and people are happy to spend money. Thank you very much. Everyone drops me emotes. No, it isn't. I'm not drunk enough to start being like, I love you guys. But I'm getting there. And we may be technically unemployed, but we do computer repair gigs for people all the time. They don't pay you though, so yeah. And I write information security articles as a contractor for big tech magazines, so I'm not unemployed anyway. The way this person is standing, it's just... They've been... I think this is what happens when someone who doesn't work out uses anabolic steroids to try to become more muscular. They just get sort of deformed. I mean, people who work out and use them get deformed, but at least they look just hyper muscular. This is like just the fucked up frame you get from doing it. Scoliosis, maybe. And it really sucks not being an employee, because we have very little money and our income is extremely unreliable. Yeah, what she said. Gee, it must be nice to have a 6-figure salary working for those conmen on Bay Street. I'm sorry, that was insensitive of me. You fucking bitch! I bet this is based on a real life and someone is giving her money, risking their income, helping her, and she's like, yeah, you give me money, but you take money from this terrible corporation. You fucking cunt. He gives money from that corporation to you. You spend money from that corporation, you piece of shit. If it is bad to accept that money, it's bad for you to accept the money from him. He's not some middleman who purifies the money. You're taking money from that corporation too. Fuck me. Why is this angering me so much? I guess it's because it is a real person. This probably is what's happened in real life. To some degree. She surely takes advantage of people. She certainly does through a Patreon, where she's like, oh, I've been attacked by Gamergate. They hashtagged at me, help me. Fucking hell. You've never known. Poverty Taylor! I'd trade 40 hours per week for an escape from poverty anytime. This person is giving you money and not asking you to give it back. Fucking hell! Are we meant to empathize with you? Fuck! Well, let's do stuff that makes you feel good. I like the sound of that. I'll be your sugar parent. We'll go to a nice restaurant. I'll pay for everything, and we'll discuss revenge on your super evil employer, putting you at risk. Heh, I'm looking forward to it. So where shall I take you? I hate to say it, but that's a decision we'll have to do. Ah! What the fuck is that person? Look where my mouse is. Look at this guy right here. Right here. It's too realistic, and he's looking at me. When you see it, you'll shit bricks. This creeper peeping on me. It's Dr. Random. Pardon me. Kamiko Ikazaya instead of Izakaya. Susa Lee's newest restaurant or hipster cafe? You decide. They have no legs, but this creeper does. Maybe they're all puppets. They're Kimberly Crawley's puppets to make her feel like she's a worthwhile person. Hipster Cafe, maybe. Hipster Cafe seems to be winning. Good choice, player. The hipster cafes on Queen West are even better than the ones in Seattle. And I could really do with some coffee. I really need some caffeine. I really need some caffeine now. Here comes the waiter. So what can I get you today? Player, please choose my food with sensitivity and kindness, okay? Remember she has anorexia. Player, pardon. Oh, the waiter doesn't realise they're in a visual novel game. That's adorable. The name of this game is Hackers vs. Banksters, and it costs at least $5, but you can pay more if you want to. Figure Highness hasn't been around for a while. That's a good old meme, Biam. I have a cafe Americano with a pea meal. Is that a thing? Pea meal back bacon on a bun. If that's a thing, I want to try it, because it's new to me. Sounds good, that's what I'll have too. And what can I get the lovely purple-haired lady? Another cafe Americano with a pea meal back bacon on the bun, or a green tea with no milk or sugar, and a sliced Ashmead's kernel russet apple, or just a hot chocolate. You have to be careful, she's anorexic, we have to be careful about what she's eating. Or she'll die. One seems to be winning. Right, stuff her full. Leftist alt-right YouTuber threatens to impregnate and force-feed Kim Crowley. He's going to be the next Gamergate news. What have I done? Alright, I'll deal with that. Thanks, player. So, did you meet up with your fellow computer weeds buddy? Yep, we've got everything we need from that email Kogi sent you, so we can spoof him. Pea meal bacon, let's have a look at this. What is it? The fuck? Pea meal bacon, also known as cornmeal bacon, is a type of back bacon made from lean, boneless pork loin, trimmed fine, wet cured, and rolled in cornmeal. That looks pretty nice. It looks like a sausage roll without the roll part. I'll go for that. Kim, you've introduced to me. The game is worth it just for that. Oil Tycoon, shitting fucks. Dude, you're giving me money to play video games and talk bullshit. Thank you so much. It feels good. Feels real good. So Taylor, we need your help to figure out what we should write in the spoof email. Where we should send it. I've given this much thought. By the way, everyone who's subscribed, if you use Discord, you can connect your Twitch account to Discord. I don't know what the command is to make the link appear. I made up the command, but someone probably does know. There is a private Discord server for subs only. Someone probably has a link to it. How many more subs? I've got loads of extra emotes that I haven't used yet. I'm going to commission someone to make some more emotes. You need to tell me what you want. I've given this much thought. I have a lot of insider information on how Toronto Mistrust operates. Oh, it's an exclamation mark, not a forward slash. You have to subscribe to get into the Discord. Made more money playing the shit than she did trying to sell it. Probably. How do you connect your candid accounts? I'm going to try to get Bindu Reddy, the CEO, on stream to talk about all the child pornography that's on there. I'm going to say to her, look, Bindu, I understand that on a service like yours, there are going to be people posting that. Why didn't you deal with it faster? I'm going to say, what do you think all the people who endorsed your service? They keep saying, well, any anonymous service has that happen. And I'm thinking, why would you endorse an anonymous service then? Why would you endorse that? Oh, I know any anonymous service will have loads of child pornography on it. Why in the flying fuck did you endorse an anonymous service then? And take sponsorship? But you know what I'm saying. I've given this much thought. I have a lot of insider information on how Toronto Mistrust operates. We figured there are a few ideas that I've come up with. At least one of them should work. Yeah. God, I miss bullying Bindu. I wasn't really bullying with her. It was almost flirting, basically. Which one should we go with? What are your ideas? If I get her to stream with me, I'm going to ask her if she thinks my voice is sexy. We'll see what happens. What are your ideas? How about I throw a few options to the player and they can choose one? So the success or failure of this branch of the game entirely rests upon which option the player chooses. Yeah. But they also had to make the right decisions about Tank Boy's PTSD and Crow Girl's anorexia. It's really stressful being a video game character and leaving these crucial life-changing decisions in someone else's hands. Well, if they bought a copy of this game or backed our amazingly successful Kickstarter, it's kind of their right, eh? Is there any DRM on this game to ensure that people must pay for the privilege to alter our lives with their decisions? Nope. Even with the successful Kickstarter campaign, who's going to BitTorrent such a niche? I mean, niche. Niche is one word for what this is. Niche is. I'll give it to her. Okay, it applies. Sort of indie game. I see your point. Visual novels are seldom pirated, especially RenP games from solo developers. You know, I kind of wish this game was popular enough to be pirated. It'd be good for my ego. Okay, I'll share the file on my Discord and tell her. We're going off on a tangent from the plot to ramble on in a fourth wall-breaking style. Sorry. Even flow. Thank you very much. Proud to be part of the first 100. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Sorry. See, I told you it would happen. One of them would say, oh, twice they've said sorry. Definitely Canadian. Let's just throw the players. Oh, throw the player Taylor's ideas. Not the player Taylor. The player Taylor's ideas, and hope they choose the one that works. Raised $441 on Kickstarter. Fucking hell. This is why I need to start a Patreon. If the player's decision leads to a bad ending, they can always load a game save from this point and try another option. There we go. Hint, hint, player. Hint, hint. Yeah. If you haven't figured it out yet, try moving your input device to the bottom of the screen. Or you can right-click. Obviously. Why do you look like a grandma? His mouth sort of looks like a cartoon pussy. Okay. Save button should appear there. Okay, it's decision time. Right. Send a group email to all employees that says Koki loves Nickelback. Also, Toronto Mistrust will replace all bank staff with $2 per hour TFWs. Send a group email to all employees that says Koki will give poor Americans money to donate to Bernie Sanders. Also, Koki is buying all remaining Toronto Mistrust shares for 13 cents each. Just send a group email to all employees that says Koki loves Nickelback. That's all it will take. What an original piece of comedy. What a risk. What a risk this individual has taken. What truly pioneering comedy that could backfire. Living on the edge, drawing out those belly laughs at the risk of outrage. A joke about someone liking Nickelback being bad for them, socially. Oh, I hope the player chose well. Let's cross our fingers. I'm getting nervous. Oh, I hope his PTSD wasn't triggered. Oops. Your decisions in the game exposed Tank Boy to too many PTSD triggers. Tank Boy faced tremendous child abuse, which causes PTSD. Wait, because I mentioned Nickelback. Because I mentioned Nickelback, that set off his child abuse PTSD. Tank Boy is unable to finish the successful attack on Toronto Mistrust due to being over-traumatized. He'll be a shut-in for a while. Oh, okay, he didn't kill himself. Okay. Cowgirl, no, not cowgirl, crowgirl, reverse crowgirl is unable to finish this when she uses her teeth on your dick hole to finish a successful attack on Toronto Mistrust due to her stressing out over Tank Boy's mental health. Let's breathe. Exposure therapy is used in the treatment of PTSD, but it must be employed by a trained mental health professional only. Remember, you cannot cure Tank Boy of his PTSD. You probably could not predict which decisions would accidentally expose Tank Boy to PTSD triggers. Remember your decisions during your last playthrough so you don't overexpose Tank Boy again. Return to the main menu and play again. This time be sure to make some different decisions. Okay, alright. Okay. Let's do the middle one. Let's do the Nickelback one and the other one. Let's do the middle one then. You're telling me I have to play the entire fucking game again and do different choices to get past that point? All of them cause a PTSD trigger because of my previous decisions. It told me... Yeah, on assumption, it told me to save after I was locked into this ending. Why in the flying fuck would you do that? Why would you put something into your game that makes me hate your game? You better save now, because there are important decisions. Okay, I'll save and check out the different paths I can go on. Oh, they're all exactly the same and it locks me into him getting PTSD depression. Oh my fucking god! I've never experienced anything worse in interactive digital entertainment. I have never had a worse experience with a program on my computer. And I've had viruses that have deleted all my shit before. I'd rather have everything deleted. I'd rather have my YouTube account deleted than experience this game again. Look at his fucking hands! Look at his feet! It looks like his foot is bent backwards. It looks like that's the top side of his foot and the bottom of it's facing up at him. No wonder he's in pain. Remember the episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns became an alien? He's like, I bring you peace and love. He looks a bit like that. I can barely handle it. I don't think I can refund. It's not through Steam. I bought this through itch.io, I think. Kim Crawley, the anti-Gamergate journalist, did not get harassed enough. She should have been harassed and abused and threatened and attacked in real life enough that she would not have released this thing onto the public in such a way that they must spend money to experience it. Well, chat, it's 10 anyway. I thought it would last longer than this, but I'm done with it. There's nothing I can do. Because I saved, because it was like, hint, hint, player, I'm breaking the fourth wall, save now. Save now, because there'll be options that will lead to a bad ending. P.S. All 3 endings are exactly the fucking same! Sleep tight, chat. Don't let visual novels bite. I spent $5 for this. And now, after spending 2 hours with it, I'm probably going to have to spend the rest of my life breaking the conditioning it's inflicted upon me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Thursday at the same time it starts. See you then.